sports. It's in the game.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing there to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Dameon Pierce now to return it. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. Just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Stroud now on 4th down. Caught by the open man. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That throw finds Komet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go, set.
Swift gets it on the option, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They motion a receiver left. Working from the gun, Williams. Allen there to haul it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Now here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And this is caught, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And that's good for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. On the ground again with Mixon. Down the sideline to the 45. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the gun, Stroud. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, but he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That stop coming from Henry To'o. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Williams from the gun. This pass caught by Allen. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Finds his target, Allen. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Quick throw right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. First down, Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Stays in the pocket. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud to throw again on second. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
One final shot before halftime. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, be able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10 now. Has the connection to Adunze. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 41. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a 1st and goal. the shotgun to give to Swift. Has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running behind center with Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Williams set to pass. The screen pass falls incomplete.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go, set.
To throw, Williams. He connects downfield on 4th. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Fits it through the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always...
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Let's go. Go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears with a 13-point lead.
On the ready.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. This is Swift. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Allen on the catch. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Williams throwing on 4th. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st down, here's Swift. Has a lane inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
The timeout's taken now is...
That underground music, riding in the good.